Hi, before we start, I would just like to inform that the video clips that you're about to see have been cut and trimmed so that I'm able to demonstrate effectively and efficiently. Also that the footages are a bit shaky, so if you are sensitive to motion sickness or nausea, then proceed with caution. So with that finally out the way, I would like to welcome you to my VR library. Let's start off with the tutorial. So to open a book window, you need to hold the book with your right hand and press the A button, and then to close it, you press the A button again while holding the book. Let's move on to movement. Here I'll demonstrate you how movement works. So you use your left hand controller and the joystick to move left, right, forward and backwards. And with the right hand, you can turn the camera left and right. Here I'm demonstrating a full circle going left. Now I'm going to demonstrate full body movement. So if you are like me and the joystick movement gives you a bit of motion sickness, you can move around in real time and the headset will track it. As you can see here, I'm crouching down and looking at these books on the lower shelves. Now let's have a look at my bookshelf. There are in total 9 books. I have got these books from the Gutenberg website. Let's have a look at this Great Gatsby book. Here I'm holding it and I shall move into more space so that I can open the window. And here, I pressed A and the book window has opened up. It looks like this. There are 3 ways of scrolling through the text. One is using your right hand joystick and moving it down, like so. The second way is scrolling it manually. So you grab it with your right hand controller and pressing A to grab and then scrolling it like this. The third way is grabbing the scroll bar. As you can see, it's much quicker to get to a certain page much faster. Now to close the book window, I grab the book object with my right hand and then press A, and as you can see, it closed it. Now I'm going to demonstrate further what you can do with these book windows. So as you can see, I opened up the Frankenstein book window and it's opened up in a static location in front of me. So if I move back, the book window will stay in its location, but I can still interact with it with my right hand. So no matter how far I am, I can still interact with the book. I can open it and close it also. Now I'm going to demonstrate how you can open up different books at the same time. So first, I open up Moby Dick and I put it back. Notice how the book window doesn't close when I let go of the book. It only closes when I press A while holding the book. Now I've opened up the Alice in the Wonderland book and I proceed to grab it and move it into place however I want. So as just demonstrated, you can have multiple books open and you can also grab the book window and move it into place however you want. Here I'm just demonstrating going through the books and showing that you can read 2 books at once. Now let's spice things up and open a 3rd book, which you can also do. And as you probably just saw, these book objects have physical properties, which is the reason why the Alice in the Wonderland book object got knocked over. Now I'm just moving the book windows in place so that it is easier to read. And here you can see I'm reading 3 books at once. Let's move on to the environment. So I've created this massive tree with signs and directions on them. And each of these signs represent a bookshelf. These bookshelves will then be populated by books of that genre. So there are 4 key locations where there will be bookshelves and a nice pleasant environment for you to read your books. So for example, this is one of them, a pleasant, green, foresty environment. And here I'm reading Alice in the Wonderland. Jumping into our second location, this is more of a nice, calm, sandy, hot environment. And here I've taken with me Frankenstein. Our third location is on top of a cliff, where you get the nicest view over the land and across the horizon. And with me, I've got Moby Dick. And for our final location is at the edge of the map on top of a rock, the most chillest place of all. And with me, I'm reading The Tale of Two Cities. Well, That brings us to the end of the demo. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I thank you very much for taking the time to do so.